All right, guys, welcome to Photopea tutorial number 2, second Photopea. All right, as we can see, we're at Photopea, but notice I'm on the Photopea app. I am not at photopea.com. I am with the Photopea app. Now, how did I get this? Well, let's look right here where it says more, and you can see where my cursor is. So if you go to photopea.com, you can click more. Then right here, install Photopea. All right. Mine's grayed out, obviously, because I already have it. But once you click that, it's going to open up. It's going to open in an app instead of the website. Be a little bit more convenient for you. It doesn't lag as much. Should be better. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. Go that route. If for whatever reason it doesn't work, still work through the website. Same difference. Just it prevents the lagging a little. All right. I need a new document, so I'm going to go File, New. I'm going to try to go a little faster than the last one. The last one was 10 minutes. That was too long. All right, new project. I'm going to call this Photo P2. All right, and then I'm going to 8.5 by 11. How do I get there? Remember, we come right here where it says Print. Scroll down to where it says Letter. Click there. I like mine wide, so I click this button right where the cursor is. That makes it landscape. And you can see now the page is wider than it is high. And hit create. Okay. Remember, first thing you do, add a new layer. We don't draw on the background. So I'm going to come down here, add a new layer. All right, today's assignment is to download 3 different brushes and then use them to create some type of a scene. If you're having trouble downloading brushes, I did put 3 sets of brushes in the Photopea tutorial folder. So when you go to Photopea to watch this video, just look a little lower in the same window and you'll see lightning brush, cloud brush, and I believe some Minecraft brush. All right, now how do we use those brushes and what are they? Well, got a nice blank page. I hit B for my brush. And we can see over here, oh, it changed to a pencil. I'm going to hit B again. Now it changed tools again. This time it is color replacement and hit B a third time. So that is an issue we didn't discuss yet. All these little white arrows means there are multiple things underneath that tool. So if you click on the white arrow, it shows you all the tools under it. We want just the brush tool. You can see the picture is different. The drawings are a little bit different. There is a difference. So try to stick with the brush tool. It'll make it easier for you. And as you can see, it's just a regular brush just set up to draw. Now, I'm going to hit Control Z as in zebra to undo that. Control Z is going to be one of your favorite tools. Get used to that. Hold Control, tap the Z, and it goes away. How do I see my brushes? I can look up here in the top left, click that drop down arrow. There's all the brushes I have. They look a little bit different. This is what they look like. Here's the one I'm using now. You can see it's just a solid circle. And then here's the size. We went over this already, but we can go over it again. Make it bigger. It'll draw bigger. Come back up here. Make it smaller. It'll draw smaller. Hit Control Z a couple times. Make that go away. All right. So I've got my brush. And look at that, a 5. That's the size of the brush. That's super small, right? And it depends how big your page is as to whether the size, the relevance to the size, right? If you're drawing on a page that's 20 feet wide, well, then the brush size is going to be a little bit different. All right, so again, brush size, it tells you the size of the brush right under it. Okay, Control Z a couple times, get rid of that. How do I really see my brush panel? Okay, BRU stands for brush. Over here, we can see my cursor. I really like this highlighted cursor, makes things a little easier. I click there, and I get some other options for my brush. We'll go into all this other stuff later, but for now, all I want you to see is here are the different brushes. Now, check out this brush. This is cool. Now, I'm no artist, and you will learn that. By the way, to get rid of this box, hit the brush again, BRU again right here. Click that again, it'll go in. I downloaded a lightning brush. I wanted a picture of lightning, but I don't want to draw it. So I downloaded it and check that out. That is pretty awesome, right? You can change the color. It'll make it like a bluish turquoise looking color. Whoops. There we go. Hit OK. And there you go. Different color lightning. Now that's pretty awesome. But I need some clouds now, right? So I'm going to show you how to download a brush because I need a cloud brush. Let's go to brusheasy.com. All right. Brusheasy.com. And it's spelled E-E-Z-Y, right? Look over here. You can look at the top, brusheasy.com, brusheezy.com. This place is awesome. Free brushes for Photoshop. Remember, Photopea is just like Photoshop. Well, I need a cloud brush, so right here where it says free Photoshop brushes, I'm going to put in cloud and hit enter. All right, check it out. 574 free brushes matching cloud. Well, the free ones are not these first 5, right? Look at this, premium, premium, premium. Premium means pay, and I'm not paying for a brush. So I'm just gonna scroll down. These are all free brushes. Here's the lightning brush I got, right? To use the lightning, I downloaded this one. Look, clouds. All right, this one, I like the typing. I'm gonna click on that one. Clouds. Now, just to make sure, it's a good idea to take a look, right? Description, high resolution brushes. That's the key, right? They're brushes, perfect. So now I can download it. Oh, thank goodness. I was hoping this would happen. Sometimes when you hit download, you get this ridiculous pop-up, all right? We do not have to log in. You do not put a password. You do not create a free account. Do not give them any information. Just close it and hit download again. And look at that, it works perfectly now. So it's downloading. You do not have to give BrushEasy any information. If it asks for it, just close it and download it again. In Chrome, when you download, it goes to the bottom left. We can see here's my clouds download. Perfect. I can close this. Now I've got it downloaded. Let's go back to Photopea. All right, come down here, click on my Photopea, bring it back up. Okay, I've downloaded a cloud. How do I load it? It's just like we're going to open a picture. We go File, Open. Now, where is it? That's a very good question, right? You have to find the file. If you're using a Chromebook, it's going to look a little different. If you're in a Chromebook, you're going to want to look over here on the left-hand side. It's going to say Google Drive or Drive, and then it'll say My Drive. If you're using a Chromebook, your download goes to your My Drive in Chrome, okay? So once again, if you're using a Chromebook, you go File, Open, and then look on the left-hand side for your drive, your Google Drive. All right, since I'm using a PC, mine went to my downloads. And here's my downloads, it says clouds. All I have to do is double click or click once and go open. And look at this at the top, it says brush added. Voila, crazy simple, right? Okay, now go over here to BRU, brush. They load at the bottom. These are all your standard brushes that came with it. There's a slider, slide down to the bottom. Oh, there's the lightning ones I had. And now here's a cloud brush. I'm going to click on the cloud, hit BRU so I can see my whole page. Oh, look at that. There's a little cloud. Oh, but it's kind of weird and square looking and blue. So I'm going to hit Control Z. I'm going to make it way bigger. So I'm going to use my bracket. Remember, brackets make your brushes bigger or smaller next to the letter P, right? There we go. And I'm going to change the color. I think I want my cloud to be grayish. And I click, and look at that. There's a cloud, right? Interesting. Now, of course, there's a few things you can do. You can get darker clouds so that it will cover up the lightning a little bit more. You could add another layer so that you could hit the cloud multiple times so that it kind of covers the top part of the lightning. You have some options. There are different kinds of brushes. Here's a neat trick. Look at the eyeball. See this little eyeball symbol next to your layer? If you click it, it just turns off everything that was on that layer. So now I've got a totally blank one. I'm going to add a new layer. I'm going to change brushes. Click back on brush. That cloud brush looked kind of weird. Here's a different one. Let me try this one and see what happens. I want to make it way bigger. If you don't like using the brackets, come up here. Oh, this is a nice little one. See, little tiny puffy clouds. That's awesome. All right. So your assignment today is to download 3 sets of brushes. You have to make a picture using 3 brushes, 3 different brushes. So that doesn't mean 3 different clouds, right? The cloud brush, that's one brush. I'm not 3 different brushes, all right? So you could do a cloud, a lightning, and a tree, whatever you want, all right? 3 different brushes. And then same thing to turn it in, file, export as JPG. All right, and you click save. It automatically downloads here to the bottom left. Beautiful. If you'd like, you can click on the little arrow here next to the download and go to show in folder. And then this will show you exactly where that went. And you can see it's right here and it's called Photopea. A lot of you are lazy. When you first go file new, you don't change the name, you leave it as new project. Well, guess what? Now you got new project 1, new project 2, new project 3. A little easier to rename them. You can always do that by clicking where I just did, show in folder. You can right click on it and rename. All right. All right, people. Very good. I'm expecting something awesome. Due Friday night. See ya.